We are about 40 miles or so south of Candlestick Point at a place that first opened back in 2014 as you get a look at Levi's Stadium here in Santa Clara, California. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the San Francisco 49ers. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Come on, set. 70 Indy. Come on, D. Watch the shift. 22 jet bomber. Go. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
Here's second and 7 now from the 28.
Watch the screen. Exit. Watch the screen. 58's the money. Yes.
Here's a second and 7. And this is caught by Evans. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They'll run it now out of the gun. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. And it's a fake here on 4th and inches. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him.
Here we go.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And a short gain down to about the 33. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
That's a good shot.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
21.
Check 24.
Garoppolo gives to Breida. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7.
Shift.
12.
45's the mic. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got?
Garoppolo after the fake give to Breida. Goodwin able to haul it in. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. They'll try to run with Breida. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Now, that was a terrific play. We're down here near the goal line, and only one word comes to mind for me, and that's overwhelm, because they absolutely overwhelmed the offensive line. He came free and made the hit in the backfield.
Back at the 2 now. Here's second and goal.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength. Watch twist.
On second down, a run with Breida. And across the goal line, into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. Matt Breida, his second touchdown on the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
You're not ready. Showing it. Go! Go!
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Going up top. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. 39 yards there, a big one.
Here we go.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. Now the first carry for Ronald Jones. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
At the 49ers' 30-yard line.
The last run got 6. Now second and 4.
H3-2-18. Chopper. Ready.
They'll try the left side. Benjamin. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A big pickup there. 18 yards and a Buccaneer first.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
Down. 15 lining. Go. Watch left. He's top right there.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a first and goal.
Here we go. Set. 90. Wolf. Yep.
Come on, let's go.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year as his guys are on the board here in this 1st quarter. Extra point try good by Gano. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it. And they'll take it out to the 25.
Here we go, here we
The
go, here we go.
San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a 1st down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Here we go, here we go.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Check, check, check.
Black.
Check, check, check. Check, 45's the mic. Check, 40.
Protein spill.
So don't say
Hot.
Shift, shift.
Hot.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Hey, 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 we got 3 down, 3 down.
21, 21, 21, 21.
Now a give coming right is Breida. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. These two teams all tied after 1.
7-7.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180. White, white, white.
They're running it. Shift, shift.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And some room to roam now. Touchdown, 49ers. Matt Breida, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. And always a good 1st half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. On 1st down, Benjamin. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. We got 30 pace, let's go. 53. Hey, me and you, let's go.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Only a yard on the gain there, and that'll set up 3rd and 13.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Pilot 64, weak. Rush in, rush in, rush in. Buzz. Ready, go.
Now back to throw. Open man has got one. It's complete. It's a gain of 16. First down, Tampa Bay.
But we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered. But how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
Right over there. Yeah.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. He'll look to throw.
Watch the curl.
Flushed out right. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Opportunity.
Got it.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Watch number 5.
2nd and 10. Airing this one out for Evans. Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Pilot 64, weak. White.
They'll start on the ground with Breida. Room here to run. A big play there for the Niners. Give him 52 yards on the ground. Yardage-wise, he's in the top handful of backs in the league so far this season. A great run there.
He's going to love that standing when it comes to contract time. But even more so, his team loves it because he gives them an identity and sets a tone.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Right there. 54. 54.
Garoppolo looks to throw.
I'm going back to you.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2.
At the 17-yard line.
The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11.
Check 3.
11. Set hot.
They run with Breida.
It's run, fellas, it's run.
Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Woo! Let's get it.
Here we go.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want it. Shift. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Here we go, D. Here I come.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we Step aside here in this second quarter.
Here we go. Black 80!
I got you. 25, check 25, check 25.
Hey, alert! Alert! Alert!
I want
Hey, alert! 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 Hey, gun! We had...
Give me that ball, defense.
Get hot!
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. And that will be incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point's not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Let's go, let's go.
Bucs take over first and 2 at their own 24-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. The throw left side to start the drive is complete. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Looking to throw. Got a man and he hits him in stride.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Ready? 53, check 53. Go. I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they let you play.
On 3rd down, Benjamin.
It's wrong. It's running.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Let's go.
That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
Well, that's one of the main responsibilities of a safety in any defense. A long way downfield before he's able to corral him, but that's why you have him on the field, the last line of defense.
He made the play. I don't know if it'll be remembered. They're probably so mad that the run went for that long.
Wonder if they were thinking pass in that situation as opposed to run and being caught a little bit out of position. Fortunately, he's able to track him down.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. O.J. Howard, his 2nd touchdown on the season. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Gano the extra point, and the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super tough.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
At the 27-yard line.
Here we go.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Shift. Watch the shift.
Set hut.
This is Breida. And an alley to run. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Come on,
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
45. Mike, 45.
Get hot.
Garoppolo now.
Let's get off the field.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time.
Here we go.
I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
11,
No, I mean,
11.
that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Here we go. 180.
Tackles.
I got you.
They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Well, let's see the Bucs with 6 DB, so a dime set here on 3rd down.
Oh, yeah. And here we go.
Hey, gun.
Here we go again.
Go ahead. Get hot.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Deep ball for Goodwin. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now Jones. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. That's fielded in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
That's how we do it.
So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this second half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the first half trying to slow them down, but now they had a plan, made that adjustment that we always talk about, and it worked very well on that play.
Here we go.
They need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
You gonna see me in your night.
65.
Check.
There's Garoppolo to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Deep ball for Goodwin. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
66. Bullet high. Rock.
They'll run on first down. Benjamin.
I got you, boy.
And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Here we
6
go,
yards
here we
on that
go.
last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Grace don't travel.
2nd and 4. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Maximum effort, partner. Minimal gain.
Yeah, minimal gain. Looked good, though. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They're going to look to throw. Gets it to Benjamin. It's caught. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 16. First down, Tampa Bay.
Ready, break.
58. 58 to Mike. Pick it up.
Haywood.
Pick it up. 58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Better bring it. You better bring
Jackson, ready, go.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Looking for Godwin, and he's got it complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now a give, right side. Benjamin. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Well, the spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the second score there. Second and goal from inside the 5.
Hey, check.
Kill. Switch. Slam. Squeeze. Get in there. Set. Go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Benjamin. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great play there. With his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Bucs are going to retake the lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Here we go, here we go,
The
here we go.
49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And then finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
21.
Check. Lucky.
80 weapon. White. We hunt.
To throw is Garoppolo. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish.
Here we go.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
We play to win. Let's go.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards.
Mike 56. High 7, let's go. Here we go.
56.
2nd and 13. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there, and that's exactly what happened on that play.
Returnable for Grant. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Here we go. Wait, 80!
Big stop, D. Big stop, let's go.
11.
He's coming, double up.
Watch twist. Watch
Recon, 132 fighter.
check 43.
65. Stand.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Eluding the pressure right. He'll dump this down to Matt Breida. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Here we go, here we go. Black 80!
Check 99! Check 99!
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. And he's got room. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 15 for the Niners there and a first down.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
Hey, here we go.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
I got it.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Here we go. Like 20!
Mike, 45. Hey, I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up.
Get hot! Get hot!
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Here we go,
Well,
here
that
we go,
last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long.
Two.
Hey, tight.
I got you.
Motion. Hey, check Mike.
Get hot!
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Jakeem Grant, his first touchdown here in the new campaign. And the 49ers have retaken the lead. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
got this.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Let's go,
The
let's go,
Bucs
let's
offense
go.
set to begin their next possession. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Okay,
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. He'll drop to throw. And he's going to go down again. Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Back to throw here. He's going to let this one go deep. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Here we go, here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Here we go.
A handoff to Breida to begin the drive. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Jack! Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it.
12, fellas. Here we go.
45.
Set hunt.
45.
They run again with Breida. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. The good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
On 3rd down, a run from Breida. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38.
Let's go, fellas.
It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
Well, they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another 1st down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively you've got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
1, Omaha.
Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45.
Set hunt.
Let's go, tackle. Let's go.
I got you, I got you.
On 1st down, here's Breida. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Here we go. 180.
Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. Switch.
11. 1, Omaha.
Get wide.
Hit. Hey, gun. Set hunt.
Here's Breida.
You ain't going nowhere.
And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12.
You got
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Let's go. Slam, slam, slam.
13.
Mike, 45.
Stop your whining.
Garoppolo after the fake give to Breida. There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And Gold missed it. It's no good. Wide right for Gold, and this score will stay right where it is. Had a chance to give themselves there some important wiggle room, but it went awry.
Yeah, let's do the simple math here. And, you know, for me, it has to be simple. Instead of this thing kind of giving them that wiggle room you talked about, now we're talking about possibly losing a ball game because they left the door open.
Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. So come up here on 1st and 10. Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes this forward for about 6. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 45-yard line.
On the ready. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike. And go.
On 2nd down, Benjamin. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Ready. 10 Lobo. Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. I 22 Jet Bomber, 22. Let's go.
Back to throw. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. This quarterback now 12 of 16 thus far. It's 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. I know it's a never say never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're down here in a one-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
So they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. It's still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards. They try and run on first down, but to no avail. Tackle for a 2-yard loss in the backfield. So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory. And this one wasn't easy. You had an East Coast team, Charles, going west, playing a night game, but somehow they were able to get the job done.
Yeah, when you talk about playing a night game, they're closer to being sleepy because of East Coast time with their bodies when you're kicking off to play the game. So that's a real big accomplishment for them to get that done. The flip side, too, is traveling home. In the old days, you had to wait to get the video for your next game. You had all those. So you were really a day behind. Now the video's on their computers as they get on the plane to head back, so they can get a lot of work done on the plane while they celebrate.
It's going to be a long red eye, but as you said, a celebratory red eye back home. So for Tampa Bay, it's a dream start. 2 wins in 2 early road games. And they will head back home next week.